champ spot with Yumi. Um, we very deliberately wanted to hard bind Yumi to 80 carries. So the reason she doesn't have adaptive force anymore is because we wanted to hard bind her to 80 carries very specifically. And the reason for that is one of the most problematic things about Yumi, one of the many, I should say not most, but many problematic things about old Yumi was that she would abandon her 80 carry and attach to like mages or tanks, and then give them like meaningful stats that was very good for them. And so if you're wondering like why did we remove her adaptive force, why did we give her on hit damage that scales with crit and stuff like that, it's all under the effort of hard binding her to 80 carries so that it is very, very, very bad for her to abandon the 80 carries. Now that said, maybe she should maybe it would be good to give her some adaptive force, because if she's got the best friend bonus, it matters a bit less because you're not going to give it to Silas anyways, right? So maybe she works as like Seraphine bot. But just talking about like the thought process of how we got to the specific buffs Yumi gives right now, is they're all about saying like this character should feel at her absolute best when bound to an 80 carry. Because before the update, the number one, she would very often just abandon her 80 carry, and that ended up feeling like very, very bad to play with and against. It was like pretty rough for everybody. Opponents were like, why is Silas invincible? And her teammates are like, why did my support just abandon me and just let me die for the rest of the game despite throwing my lane? Yeah.